I'm chilling, Layla. Appreciate you for asking. Alright. I just launched a stream on YouTube as well, so if you guys want to go back and look at this later, you guys have that opportunity as well. So look at this. Alright. I think it'll upload on my YouTube in a sec. But yeah. I'm not taking the trade off this candle. Way too early for me to take a trade off this move. It's like market open volatility. So I'll wait for a strong push down. Breaking below these lows, all of these lows. Pullback continuation. We'll take the continuation over here. That's what we'll look for this time. Because we've moved up a little too more than my liking, so we're going to need it to push all the way back down to show that we want to continue down. That's what I'm going to need to see. Is this gambling live? No, it's not gambling live. Oh, that's Amir. Amir, is that you? Yeah, solid downtrend so far coming to market open. We're gonna look at that for a downtrend play 100%. Unless price has to just go all the way up here and break all these highs. So far, best thing. Downtrend. Pushed up decently strong. Made a kind of higher low. We're going to want to see what price wants to do at this point. Like, we're a little bit confusing. But I'm going to need to see it break all these lows, and then we'll get the pullback in the next leg down. That's what I'll take. Nice, Tom. Appreciate it. There we go. Keep giving that dumpy. Keep giving that dumpy. Dumpy, dumpy, dumpy. Okay, cool. We're getting that dumpy. Now I know we want to do a downtrend. We're making that lower low. Got a lower high and a lower low now. So let's wait for a pullback here. If we do get a momentum candle entry after the pullback, we'll take it. We're gonna need at least like a 2 candle pullback. So I'll see it. So far, 100-point move on NQ. See if we do get the move on this candle. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Or maybe. Nah, I'm not taking off that. This candle didn't have that much strength. Or maybe it looks so bad right now. Brother, what to write in TradeAway to find this market? So it's gonna be NQ. I believe. I don't think it's H anymore. I think. Let me see. You're gonna write NQ. I think it's gonna be NQM and NQM. Yeah. Just write NQM and. Or NQM25, it'll pop up. So the 1 minute looks so bad. Yeah. 30 second doesn't look any better right now too. Just back and forth candles. Earl Gold. URL, are you Earl Gold? Wait, change your name? Okay, that pump was not nice. And remember guys, if the conditions are not A+, we're straight up not taking it. Plain and simple. We don't have to take a trade every day. You guys have seen how much gains we've had this past week. There's no need to force any setups to try to get a trade. I'm gonna get a tissue. I'll be back. Bet. Bro, why do you pump? Bruv. What time do you trade on? I assume you're thinking time. I think you said thinking mean time frame. I trade on the 30-second time frame. Lee Walk. The 30 seconds. So each candle represents 30 seconds. That's the time frame I'm on. Yeah, 30-second time frame. Or do you prefer Apex over Top Step? I think it's also a personal preference. Apex, you get access to more accounts and it's relatively cheaper. Top Step, it's more expensive to start with. And you gotta see if you just like their platforms and like their rules and whatnot. I think both are overall solid. I don't have one preference over the other. I haven't had any problems with Apex at all. I know some people complain about it, but you gotta understand those people probably, like, most people complain, like, you don't know if they follow the rules or not fully. J-Nux, what's good? Like, they all have different payout, like, structure, but in the end it's all kind of similar in a sense. I need CME for real-time market data, right? Yes, correct. If you want real-time market data, you need to pay for CME live data. That's like $7 a month. But if you guys have funded accounts, you guys can log into your funded accounts, and usually they pay for live data, and you guys can have access to it on TradingView. About throw, change your time frame to 30-second time frame, because it should look like mine, and all the NQMs are like are exactly what mine look like. Let me see. Yeah, it's like the same thing. It's not, definitely not NQH. Just be a little 500. I don't know if I should go back to sleep or some. URL. He's doing it on TradeOvate, not TradingView. On TradingView, you can look at the continuous contract, NQ1, but on TradeOvate you can't. I use NinjaTrader, so if I pay for TradingView on that, I could use NinjaTrader instead. So if you want to paper trade, or talk about for paper trading, like paper trading with live data, are you talking about, Liwak? I'm up today, so I'm gonna lock myself out. I mean, J-Nux, if you feel like you're like half brain dead, then go back to sleep, bro. Do not trade when your brain is not working, when your brain's like half asleep. Yeah, I'm using the large, press the button, pray and hope. Yeah, I'm using the hopes and dreams strategy. Yeah, that's Amir's favorite strategy. He really likes the hopes and dreams strategy. It's like, I don't know if it works too well, but like he just can't get over it. He just can't get over it. Run eval account with Apex in the chart on NinjaTrader is ass. So, yeah, you can't connect your NinjaTrader account to TradingView, unfortunately. You can only do TradeOvate. If you have TradeOvate, you can log in to your like credentials, and it'll work, but not with NinjaTrader. But I have a TradeOvate account with Apex, and I use NinjaTrader right now. I can use the same login credentials. You could try logging into TradeOvate with your NinjaTrader credentials and see if that works. And then if that works, you can possibly connect your account to TradingView with their add-on feature and take the trades on TradingView. But try that out and let me know if it works. Because I do it the other way around. I have a TradeOvate account logged into Ninja. Yeah, this pump is not it. We're going to need to see some drop. Some straight up dumpy. But yeah, we're gonna see we need to see a dumpy to take us someplace. This uptrend is not it. Unless if we uptrend really strong and this MA line starts sloping up, then I'll change my mind. But for now, we're gonna see this, or we gotta see break below all these. Right? Not like this is like what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to say price is going to move this way. I'm saying that if it does move like this, I'll take a trade. And if it doesn't, not taking anything. What is the giveaway? The giveaway happens when we hit 500 by March. Okay? If we don't hit 500 by the end of March, there's going to be no giveaway. You already won it? Alright, but we gotta hit 500 by March, and I'm gonna do a funded account giveaway, guys. How hard is it to understand that you can take profit when price goes down? Explain like 5 times to everyone. Yeah, it's just people are not familiar with like futures. But the best way I like to say it is when you do options, you can do calls and puts, right? The same can be applied to trading in futures. Instead of calls and puts, you have longs and shorts. Same concept, different market. Also, guys, by the way, this live is being, every live from now on is going to be recorded on YouTube, so you guys can go back, rewatch it, see how I took my trades, see my thought process, my analysis, if you want to kind of go over the session, so you guys can see that there on the YouTube as well. YouTube lives. We're currently live right now, too, on YouTube. Top Kid, I know you really wanted to see it. I got it fixed up in there. I don't know why it was not fixed up. It was not working, but I got it. So we're using TradeOvate right now because my TradeOvate looks a bit different. No, about throw. I'm not using TradeOvate right now. I'm using TradingView, which is this right here. And I'm taking my trades on NinjaTrader. On a different platform. Do I see some Forex? Where? Ain't no Forex going on in here. Alright, so you guys, this was a momentum candle But why are we not taking it? Because we're above the moving average line. And we're forming higher highs and higher lows price structure, uptrend price structure. Oh, you're USD on top? Because I was explaining to somebody that, bro, the price action is the exact same on your USD and 6E Euro FX futures. Right? Look at this. It's literally the exact same. Just the candles are slightly, like, very different. Not very, sorry. Like, slightly different. But overall, the market moves the same. And I was explaining to somebody how, like, if you want to trade Forex, you could still trade Forex when you trade futures. It's just, like, a different name for it. And it moves the exact same. You just have all the benefits of futures when you trade Forex. I mean, sorry, when you have all the benefits of futures when you trade the currency futures. I heard you into trading that stuff. I bet, but if I give you 500, can you turn it to 20K? Hey, yo, W scalps. Janux, are you like $50 from passing your funded? Bro is so close. Bro's getting edged by Apex. I mean, if you can't find setup, that's literally fine, bruv. Or like, just because Janux got set up, it's okay. Yeah, I don't have a setup either, right? This was like this is like a Dookie setup. It's probably like a D level setup. This is a D setup because D level setups are probably unprofitable. See if I can pass 250K with only 2 calls, no more oversized eval or not for now. Gold is tanking. Is Tesla down? Okay, curious. Well, Tesla actually like had a pump, had hit that fucking whistle up, whistle down, bro. This thing ran up like what? 122% and then all the way up here and dropped another 200 something points, 50% drop. It's actually wild. What is it? GC? I'd be curious. Hey, yo, gold on a rally, bro. What are y'all saying? Gold is dumping. Gold literally just increasing in value, bruv. You know what's cool? If you guys want to, you guys can literally apply the same strategy to the daily time frame. Like, look at that. Uptrend, momentum candle after a pullback. Entry, swing high, bang. Well, this one, kind of a momentum candle, but it took a loss. Bang. This one, momentum candle after the pullback. Instant recovery. Target swing high. Bang. Yeah, that's it. But you guys can apply this to the daily time frame too and do some swing trades. You gotta get Blake on the strategy though. You gotta put Blake on. Tanking means dropping. Right? Tanking means dropping. Tesla's dead. Bro, Amir, bro, don't make me double check you, bro. What does tanking mean in trading terms? Tanking means when the price is falling rapidly. You dummy. You dummy. Nah, Amir, bro, but bro gotta learn the basic terminologies, bro. He's not an English speaker, but he knows all the brain rot terminologies. That's crazy. Bro on TikTok too much. But, what is this move up, bro? Why are we getting a move up on a Friday? Very slow move up. Okay, only time we're gonna take a trade if this MA line starts sloping up. It's the only time we'll look to take a trade. Maybe by the end of our trading session, we'll probably see the trade, because with this week of a pullback, or with this week of a move up, MA line is not gonna slope up anytime soon, because we had a strong move down. Amir's aura been tanking. Generational aura debt? Okay, bro. Well, if you get a setup, Amir, take it. An A+ one, not a shit one. Okay, bet. Take one of the shit ones. Okay, bet. Take it. Take it, my boy. Yeah, we're getting a very weak move up. We're going to need to see some strong action. If we get a slow moving Friday, it is what it is. So far, we are up 140 points, but we're recovering from this massive downtrend. So, we're probably need to see price come all the way up here before the MA line starts sloping up. Because you can see it's still sloping down. It is also no news Friday, so we had like no move at 10 a.m. Very small move, so. Once you go from backtesting to funded, well, Top K, you should watch my video where I break that down and you'll know. But, wait, backtesting to funded or demo to funded? Or backtesting to funded? I thought I got a crack on your screen, but that was the EMA line. Okay, bro. Okay, if you're talking about going backtesting to funded, I personally would recommend go backtesting first to demo at least before you go to funded. But if you really are confident in yourself and you like want to jump, take the jump, go to funded whenever you finish your entire backtesting process, which is okay. I've had at least 100 trades, and I've seen a profitable statistic of my win rate and risk reward combination, and I have a good looking equity curve, right? If you're not even able to pass your funded account like a backtesting phase, then you're not able to you're probably not going to be able to do it in real time. But if you get 100 trades, you most likely will be if your strategy is profitable. But get 100 trades and move on to funded. Amir's not funny. Amir got no jokes, bro. What's good, Manny? Amir, what's your strategy? So about throw on my YouTube, I'm not sure if you've seen, but it's so funny, I forgot that. But my YouTube videos pretty much break down like my entire strategy. All it is a momentum trend following strategy. So essentially we just wait for a clear trend, and we have a 3-point criteria for a bias that I use, for which is the MA line and the price structure and us holding below the MA line, for example, or above the MA line. That's like 3 criteria, and I enter a trade in the direction of wherever we have strength and wherever our trend is. Okay, that 3-point bias criteria helps me kind of understand where the market wants to go, or where the recent price action is going, and which side has strength, and I play in the direction of that strength. All I do after I find that the strength is I wait for a strong move down, and I pull back, a momentum candle, and I enter short. And that's it. How the morning looking? I mean, we haven't taken a trade so far. Sun blinded me this morning. So funny, I forgot to laugh. Nah, bro hit him. Bro hit it with his own joke. But you guys see, we kind of have a slow grind up day. But again, this is a retracement price action right now. Right? We had a strong move down. We're not trying to go against it. I would like to take a bullish play, but again, MA line is still sloping down. We are in a downtrend. We want to take into account of the bigger picture a little bit. Okay, because we still have strength to the downside from the sellers. If we were to make a strong move up, this sloping up, then I'll take it. But it doesn't look that good right now. Is the email necessary to determine? I rarely see traders do it. Well, it's not necessary, Layla. I just found a method of using it that helps categorize price action better and makes it a lot easier to understand the bias. But you can 100% use it without it. Like, if you take a look here, you can obviously see, okay, we had a strong move down. We're kind of still retracing. We have like a mini uptrend, but it's not strong at all relative to the move down. Which, of course, if this move down is stronger than this move up, the MA line is still going to be sloping down. Where you click it to see it. So I have it I can disable and enable it right here. But if you want to add it on your chart, click this indicators tab. Simple moving or moving average simple. This one, click it. It'll pop up on your screen. This dark blue one. Change this to 200. 200. And then it'll update, and then it'll go there. And it'll pop up here as well. You can delete it up here. You know, top left of my screen, or top left of your screen. I have a bullish bias for NAS 2 for now. Yeah, I would say I have a bearish but bullish retracing bias, you could say. Hey, bro. I'm ready. I'm married to the rules of my bias. I'm ready to adapt that shit whenever. But, of course, we're not married to our bias. Yeah, we're already starting to chop up a little bit. The thing is, we're kind of unbanned on TikTok, so we can go live on the TikTok again. It's fun. It's been a minute. Chainix, I don't know why I'm always banned. TikTok just likes to ban like a lot of traders. I literally like sometimes I'm scrolling, I see someone's trading live, I'm like looking at it for 10 seconds and then the stream just shuts down while they're talking and I go look and apparently they got banned. TikTok just doesn't like traders talking about trading for some reason. Their algos are just very strict. Like you could say the smallest like incorrect thing. Like for example, when I talk about buying accounts, funded accounts, I'm like, oh, you can buy a funded account, for example, $30 for a 50K account. TikTok doesn't like that because they think I'm like probably engaging in some sort of fraud where you can buy money for cheap. You can buy money for cheaper cost, or something like that. They think it's some sort of scam. And then they also don't like when I talked about like the forex market as manipulation. I think I said something like that and I got banned. I don't even know. Not gonna lie. Why is my TradeAway frozen? Moon. I don't personally use TradeAway, so I'm not sure. But if we do make that drop, guys, I'm still looking for a downtrend play. If we break below all these lows, gotta make a strong move down. Still open to look for a trade. Fight has been so dead, but we had a great week though. Very good week. Like these are A+ market conditions. Straight up. Rally, hold above it, pump up strong. Really, really good. There we had a dump, kinda rally, short rally. Now we're literally in this range. That why you haven't taken a PH of. Everyone just says whatever, bro. What you on about, Amir? Yeah, what you on about? What you yapping about? Mr. Yapster. Yeah, we're getting that break, but we're not getting that strong break at all. The way you step in, bro. Why do you prefer 30 seconds to 1 minute? Okay, good question. So, the reason I prefer 30 second because it helps me categorize the momentum better in the market, because when we have momentum that's usually short-lived, I can see it better on the 30-second time frame than the 1 minute, because I'm able to see it happen on multiple candles compared to 1 minute where I might have it on less candles. But there are different times where higher time frame momentum might not be the same as like lower time frame momentum. Like higher time frame momentum, for example, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute candlestick trading, 5 minute time frame trading with the momentum strategy, it will still work. It's just the momentum won't be the same as 30-second. The momentum's going to be like, on off, or it's going to be like kind of longer lived but like not as strong. That's why I only use a 30-second. And I realized when I was building my strategy, I like taking trades off of quick momentum trades. Okay? And I wanted to build a strategy around scalping too. I didn't want to have a strategy that involves around like holding long trades, so I just hopped onto the second time frame. I'm like, let me try 30-second. And then I found out it's a little easier to like categorize the price action, at least for me personally. But there shouldn't really be a difference when you're trading the momentum strategy, whether that be 1 minute or 30-second. Right? We're not going to have the exact same setups all the time, but you might have like, because the momentum's not going to look the exact same on the 30-second and the 1 minute. Let me look right now. Okay, don't enter without me. I mean, Dax, we're literally approaching the end of my trading window. We got like a minute left, so like, probably not gonna enter anything. Alright, I'm getting ready to launch TikTok Live, bruv. Let's see. Alright, let's put this on. Yeah, alright, launching the TikTok Live. This is funny. It feels like I haven't gone live in so long. Alright, officially live on the TikTok. It's been a while. If you guys want to join, here's the link. You guys can join up on the TikTok on the phone. So, tune into that. Let me toss in the trading chat too, so if people want to join. There you go. Jobs, bro, jobs. Alright, buddy. Hey yo, Dax with the 500 gift W. Appreciate you, Dax. But let me finish this song up. Alright, how's everybody doing? It's been minutes since we've been on the TikTok, bro. How's everybody doing in here? How did everyone's trading sesh go? I'm gonna go back to sleep or gym. Nah, Janix, you gotta go to the gym, bro. Come on, you gotta go to the gym. Can you change your minis to micros or how you switch? So, Manny, if you want to switch, well, what platform are you talking about specifically? Depends what platform you're talking about. On TradingView, if you want to switch from micros to minis, literally go over here, add an type MNQ, that's going to be the micro E-mini. Add an M before the NQ, and that'll be the micros. Yeah, W. Hey, yo, what is that? What are you eating? Looks fire. Looks gas. But, guys, slow day for me this Friday, finishing off the week slow. But we did have an amazing week last few days. This week, honestly, really, really good week. Up a total of like 12 grand profit on all the accounts. Matt tart? I've never heard of that. Is that some pastry like that you guys have? But yeah, here was Thursday's trade. Very, very valid trade. Rita, I haven't got a good setup either today. Neil, you said how much time did it take you to get profitable? So personally, for me, it took me my first 3 years to turn profitable. So first 3 years, straight up learning. Sometimes I didn't put in that much work. Sometimes I put more work. But first 3 years was the most of the time where I spent just learning, trying to find stuff, a style of trading that works for me, makes sense to me, and pretty much understanding what works and what doesn't work, what I should apply more of and what I should get rid of, or what do I need to learn more about, and a lot more of just inconsistent learning. Scrambling, trying to figure out what works. Towards the end of that 3 years, though, is when I start to see some consistency. What trades we make today? P, we didn't make any trades today. The market wasn't ideal for the way we like to trade. Here was today. We were looking for a bearish play. We were ready to switch our bias whenever, but we didn't get any switches. Only 378 today. Aro should have added to TP to my imbalance. Yeah, it was a little choppy day today. Not gonna lie. Steezy. Kind of choppy. But we already had a really, really good week, so I'm not literally nothing to complain about it. How much percent do you make a month? So I don't really track how much percent I try to make a month because I traded funded accounts. That's why I'm able to trade off 5 accounts and make this much across 5 accounts. If I wanted to trade my own live account, I'd have to put in what? Like, this is like 5K. 5K. If I want to make this my risk, like, for example, 2%, like 1%, I'd have to have a 500K account. Alright, no, stop spamming your chat. I see your chat. What do the lines mean? The lines, this line is the 200 SMA. It's the 200 moving average. I use this not as a regular, EMA support and resistance. No, I use it as mainly identifying and categorizing the recent price action and helping me find my bias for the day. Okay, I have a bias that I come into the market with every single day, and I'm always ready to adapt my bias to what the market wants to do. And I use the 200 SMA as one of the criterias for the bias formation. Okay, this website is TradingView. I chart on TradingView, and I take my trades on NinjaTrader. Okay, this is my favorite charting platform to use. It's called TradingView. Contracts or no? What do you mean contracts or no? Yes, I trade contracts. Do you use candle flip entries? No, I don't use candle flip entries. I use a momentum model that I built myself that I trade with every single day. If you guys want me to break that down, I can break it down for y'all how the momentum model works, but yeah, I've used it literally every day this week, every single day, honestly, over the past like almost 2 years. But someone said, can you recommend some good brokers? So personally, the best brokers I would recommend are NinjaTrader is a really good one. TraderVate's another solid one. TopStep X is another good one if you guys are using TopStep as a funded account. So all very, very good. Bro, what's the ATM strategy on NinjaTrader? Hey, yo, Dax, stop sending so many gifts, bro. I appreciate you, but stop sending so many gifts. I appreciate it, bro. Bro, what's the ATM strategy on NinjaTrader? What do you mean, what's the ATM strategy on NinjaTrader? You're gonna have to, actually no, I don't have a video explaining the ATM on NinjaTrader. You're gonna have to do it on the chart, okay? You have to open the chart trader about throw, and you're gonna have to build your ATM strategy there. Odd guy, it's been a minute. How you doing, odd guy? I can't cash them out. Why can't you cash them out? How many funded accounts do you trade with? Could I ask how you trade multiple accounts at the same time? Yes, Nihat. So I personally trade 5 accounts, 3 to 5 accounts. I'm recently upped it to 5, but I use a trade copier. To copy all my accounts on all 5 accounts, and the trade copier I use is with the Ninja Trader platform. So yeah, I have a like if you want me to explain more about how to set it up, you can let me know in the Discord. I'll help you set it up. So I never traded ICT odd guy. I traded a form of SMC. But like I always thought it was a little too overcomplicated as I was like trading the momentum strategy. So yeah, momentum model's been like the main thing that I've been doing. Odd guy. How much capital do the accounts have? So each account is a 50K account. Fire, odd guy. Yeah, momentum's been like my favorite like trading strategy over the past like literally like year. It's been working really well in the past few months too. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so guy, we had a really good week, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh damn, I say not gonna lie a lot. I just realized. This is the trade we took on Thursday, and then Wednesday, no trade for me, and then Tuesday, we had a trade right here, very quick entry. We had a pretty good trade here off this dumpy. And then I think Monday. Monday we had only one win. Okay, so we had only winners this week. Only winners this week again, guys. Nah, I think my win rate. Not gonna lie, I say not gonna lie. I do say too, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But yo, what was the song you're just playing? Oh, this. It's called Peligrosa. Not that one. This one? Before that one? Oh, this? Oh, this is a fire one, huh? I can't tell you. Unfortunately. You gotta pull out the Shazam, buddy. Can't tell you, bro. That'll be 100 coins if you wanna know the name. 100 coins. I'm just playing. It's this one. Hold on, I'll show you. It's this one. This is a song. Only 100? I'm joking, Dax. Don't give me, please. I'm joking. I think it was a song right before the Spanish song. It was this one. I mean, if you're talking about the one that's playing right now. But request my first payout. I lost one of my... Wait, you requested it? Wait, not this one? This isn't the Spanish one. This one? Okay, 100 coins, bro. 100 coins, Steezy. 100 coins. 100 coins, bro. Yeah, it's fire. It's a vibe. I'm kidding. Don't donate. Here it is. Is this one? It's on TikTok. It's been trending on TikTok recently. Called In the Mix. Yeah. I'll send my profit money for the day. I still get my payout if they took the funds out and the next day I lose it. So I think TriFi, I'm pretty sure you don't get your payout unless your payout got approved and the funds already got removed from your account. If they already got removed from your account and then you lost your account, then I think you're fine. But if it was before they removed the profit, then that's different. Of course, Papa Steezy. But you're gonna have to double check with them, TriFi. I don't trade with TopStep personally, so you gotta check it out. Alright, AroTrades is crazy. Double indicator 200 no, it's a 200 estimate odd guy FX. I use it for my bias formation, which is a 3-point checklist that helps me kind of play in the direction of the trend, since I have a trend following momentum strategy. I'm so mad I lost the account because I want to tilt. Gotta minimize it, bro. Gotta minimize those times, man. Always reflect, go back, see what went wrong, what you do wrong, what caused you to go on tilt, what rule you broke, and then go for improve from there. Fill the FEG. Dan, why are you looking at FEGs? Or the broker? What's a good broker? The best. I'm not a broker, but what's the best way to start off in trading? So okay, let me answer. What is the best broker? So personally, I think the best brokers are these like 3 right now. Ninja Trader, top number 1. Trade-O-Vate, I would say is like up there. It's also a company built by Trade-O-Vate too. So those 2, and TopStep X is another solid one as well. TopStep X, Ninja Trader, and Trade-O-Vate, top 3 good ones right now, I would say. But TopStep X, you can only trade with TopStep. No, I don't use ICT moves, so I personally use the momentum model built by AroTrades himself. That's the strategy that I use. Tell us more about options trading. Jordan, I don't trade options. I personally trade futures, and I think it's a lot better than options trading. So if you're thinking about getting into options, make the jump early, jump out the futures. Don't be like me sticking into options for another year and then finding out why futures is better. So make the jump early to futures. Why is there no volume in the market, bro? No idea. Probably it's just a Friday, probably. Market makers are on holiday. They're getting ready for spring break with their kids and shit. Do you use XNES? What is XNES? I trade Forex. I don't trade Forex. I was reading a chat. I'm so lost. Can you explain the difference between what you do versus buying options on Robinhood? So 1K picks. If you're familiar with options, just imagine options or futures trading is options but without the Greeks. Okay, you have all the functions of trading. Options where you can buy calls and it goes up and make money, or you can buy puts and it goes down and you make money too. But you can do that with futures. Instead of calls and puts, it's called long and short. You can buy long and you can make money when price moves up and lose money when it goes down, and you can shorts, and you can do a short order, which is where you, like this, where you lose money when price goes up and you make money when price goes down. Okay? This year, I'm not so sure yet totally exact amount, but I think we're almost at the mid 5-figure area. We're in the mid 5-figure area, around there, somewhere around there. Kev. So far this year. I'm a beginning trader, but is there more risk in futures trading? So there's, I would say, less risk because you have a lot of leverage using prop firms, and if you don't know what they are, I highly recommend you look into them. They give you such a big advantage. I don't want to explain much about it right now, but yeah. Gotcha. You said, is theta still a thing when doing long shorts? No, it's not. So that's why I love off futures. That's why I made the switch, because there's no grease, there's no theta decay, there's no expiration, there's no implied volatility, there's no delta, gamma, vega. There's none of that. It's simply put, buying and selling, long or short, and all you have to do is understand the strategy and understand how to click buttons. I'm telling you, 1K picks. Like when I want some people to have that same thing that you just figured out. Futures is like literally options, but so much better. You get all the advantages of options, but without the disadvantages. Right? You have all that leverage, but without the disadvantages. And if you guys want to watch a video that explains more about how the futures platform works and futures market works, I have a full A through Z guide where one of the videos, I think it's day 2, breaks down how the futures market works. So let me show you guys. If you go to my account on YouTube, okay, where is it? Focus on it, bruv. There you go. If you go to my YouTube channel, you go to my playlists, click on this. You watch all these videos top down. That'll first get you set up A through Z. But if you watch that second video, it says getting started, right? Getting started with futures. It'll break down everything you need to know about the futures market, A through Z, how the point system works, how margin works, how leverage works. It's 3 a.m. and she's still sleeping. I mean, that makes sense, Dax. 3 a.m. Why are you? I mean, why? Wait, it's 3 a.m. for you? How's it 3 a.m. for you? Oh, you're 3 p.m. Bruh. Nah, 3 p.m.'s crazy though. Personally, I'd get a bucket of water and dump it on her. Personally. That's just me though. That's just me. Did you take any trades today? Cheetah, we had no trades today. I'm just doing a recap on the entire week. But yeah, what's the best way to get into day trading? So Saint, watch my A through Z video on my YouTube. It'll help you understand everything you need to know A through Z. The best so you can approach trading, how to get into it, how the market works, how to approach it with the right mindset, how candlesticks work, how the chart works, how to build your strategy, how my strategy works, the basics about trends. So, well, it's all on my YouTube, completely for free, so check it out. Literally no cost. And you should definitely check out Steezy's course. It's very, very helpful. I'm just playing. Nah, Steezy's built different, bro. S100 is what I trade on mostly, or gold. Yeah, I trade on NQ personally. Someone said, thanks for the info, you just helped someone, so I appreciate it. Of course, 1K picks. I'm glad you learned. I'm glad I helped. I'm glad I was able to help. I got my first payout, then blew my account after. Same thing happened to me, Nagy. Same thing happened to me. But okay, bro. Do not check out my course unless you like full porting news. Is Blue Guardian trade logger solid profit? I have not looked into that at all. I've never heard of Blue Guardian in my life. Let's see what's happening right now in the market. Yeah, slow, very, very slow grind up. As a beginner, what do you recommend to learn when drawing charts, etc., what to look for? So, 1 picks. Personally, I stand by keeping your trading simple because I think simplicity is key in trading. Even the biggest players in the game keep their trading simple. They don't overcomplicate it, trying to understand where every single candlestick is doing or explaining why every single move in the market happened. They just have a simple strategy that wherever they get their entry, they know they have an edge in their favor. They know they have a higher probability of, for example, winning than losing, or they make more when they win than when they lose, even if they have a lower probability of winning, so that they're profitable. They have a profitable expected value, right? They're on average going to be profitable per trade. I saw you in my hood, Aro. Okay, bro. What's the plus today? What do you mean what's the plots today? I bought them. I see everything orange. Bought what? Gotcha. Like it's like EV betting, not EV betting, but you want to bet. Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, I don't know what EV betting is, but you want to have of course, profitable EV, or positive EV. Okay, and you want to keep trading simple. Okay, like simplicity is key. Have a few parameters, and keep that as your entry criteria, and your exit criteria again very, very simple too. Right? Don't make it too complex. When you start making it complex, that's when you start to fall under the term of overfitting, and you end up trying to overcomplicate trading and falling under analysis paralysis, and just messes up your entire performance. I went through that. A lot of traders are also probably going to go through that. Hopefully you don't have to go through that by hearing me explain it. So keep your trading simple. Watch my series on my YouTube. It'll help you understand what to look out for, how to approach the markets, and what you pretty much need to incorporate and what you don't need to incorporate. You can cut out. How much money do you recommend to start with when you're starting trading for the first time? So I would say, because funded accounts exist, you're able to start with very, very cheap and get a lot of leverage. I'm talking anywhere from like $30 to like $200. I would recommend starting with a few hundred at least, at the minimum, just so you can have room in case you blow some accounts. So like 200 to 300. So funded account, I don't want to explain too much about it here, but I want to make a video explaining it. TikTok doesn't really like when I talk about it for some reason, so I'm not going to talk about it. No, because you can leverage funded accounts and they give you a lot of leverage and a very big advantage. Okay, essentially what they are, let me see how I could say this. They're companies that like literally fund you capital to trade with. They fund you with capital to trade with, and yeah, it has an initial cost. They have to pay for it. Any trades today? We had no trades today on limited stop. We had no trades today, but we did have an amazing week, I'm not gonna lie. So, happy with that. What stock is this? This is the NASDAQ, so if you're familiar with stocks, this is the QQQ. What's your win rate and your RR? So, my win rate is, I think it's relatively high. I haven't been tracking it over the past, past few months, but I think we're probably in the, 70 to 80s right now, with a, on average, 1 to 1 point, a little over 1 to 1 this past few months, but I think overall, over the past year, it's been around a 65-70% win rate with a 1 to 1.5 RR. So, I like to be consistent. I like the low RR, high win rate style of trading. Helps me get that consistency, leverage profits to be able to get payouts, and pretty well. What's up, Camilla? Steve, you said how much is a gaming console on TikTok, like the coin things? I have no idea. I literally do not know any of the gifts and what they're called. Or I don't know what a gaming console is. On TikTok, I don't know. Meme coins? What do you mean meme coins? Me later, and we're gonna get you some. Alright, wait, what? What's the best trade to what's the best to trade when getting started, like crypto, forex, stocks, futures, etc.? Okay, good question. Everybody, if you guys don't know what market to trade, pay attention. We're gonna break down. Alright, NX Lang, why are you lying? Why are you capping? So, someone said, yeah, what's the best market to trade when getting started? Crypto, forex, stocks, futures, or what else? I would say, in my opinion, the best market to trade is futures. Why do I say futures? It's better than every other market. First of all, compared to stocks, you get a lot more leverage than you do with in stocks. Why? Because if you want to make money with stocks, you're gonna have to put in a lot of money to buy a lot of shares to make a lot of money. You might think, oh, that's why options exist, but then you might realize options have another factor added onto the pricing of the option, which is the Greeks and the strike price and the out the money or in the money, and a lot more other features that affect the contract pricing as well that you need to understand. But futures doesn't have any of that. It's options without the Greeks, so you have the leverage but without all the complications. Compared to Forex, the reason it's a lot better than Forex is because first you have tighter spread, lower slippage, meaning let's say you entered a buy order right here, instead of getting filled all the way up here, you get filled right here, very, very close to your buy order when you're trading futures versus Forex. It's going to be a lot farther apart. You also have lower commissions and fees. You also have reliable data straight from your exchange, so it's not data from liquidity providers that may be different from broker to broker, or maybe different. It's data straight from the exchange. It's reliable, it's transparent, and it's not like changed or messed up. So along with that, crypto. Moving on to crypto. The reason I say futures is better than crypto is because with crypto you don't get a lot of volatility intraday. So if you want to trade crypto, it's something that you can trade possibly on a higher time frame. But futures allows you to day trade every single day with opportunities on NQ or on. I trade the Nasdaq 100 because there's a lot of opportunities. So yeah. Every time I go on TikTok, I see everyone trading NQ. Why is that? I personally trade NQ. That's just the Nasdaq 100 market. It's is it the best feature compared to others? I think it's the best. The reason being is because two things. You have the most volatility and really, really good liquidity. Okay, what does that mean? Volatility. You get a lot of big moves most of the time, almost every single day. And liquidity. Liquidity means you get filled really, really, not liquidity sweep. No. You get filled really, really well on your orders, and you don't have to get a bad fill even though there's really a lot of volatility. Because if you realistically compare to other markets, volatility and liquidity are usually inversely proportional, meaning if something has a lot of volatility, it usually has low liquidity. For example, if a penny stock moves up a lot, it's getting a lot of movement, that usually means it has low liquidity, you're not going to get filled as good. Or if we have like a big Fed meeting or something, you're probably not going to get filled as good. But NQ has the best balance of liquidity and volatility, so you're able to catch your big moves and get filled really, really well on your trades and get like good entries. So if I put a buy order here, instead of getting filled all the way up here on my trade and this being my entry, it's really, really close to where I placed my order. Has your life changed drastically day trading? Yes, 100%. Like day trading, I've been doing for the past 4 years. It's changed my life completely, and it's going to continue changing my life. Depends on your 4-page mine's full of gold. What are the best reliable stocks that have made you? I don't personally trade stocks, Jordan. I trade futures. So much better than trading stocks and options. So, telling you, highly recommend watching my YouTube video breaking down the futures market. And I personally trade one specific instrument when I trade futures, and that's the NQ market, the Nasdaq 100. So, yeah. Before KST on demo right now in the 2 trades. Go to cash at 2 3. Fire Z trades. Fire. Man, what a great week, guys. Nas 100 market is so bad right now. Today we haven't got any setups, but it's been really, really good this week, not gonna lie. Honestly, not even just this week, guys. The past, like, few months has been amazing. It's 2023, like, 2025, not 2020. Why I say 2023? 2025, I think I had a pretty good week almost every week, except for, like, a week here and there, where we had, like, very few trades, but I think like end of End of January it wasn't the best. Middle of like February. But other than that, the entire year's been great so far. Yeah, today was very choppy. Not gonna lie, AroTrades. But yesterday we had an amazing play. Made 5.5 bandos across 5 accounts. Here's the entries and exits for you guys if you guys want to see that too. But I remember one of you just said you can't bet on the market going down. What? There's no way I said that. Oh, I thought you said. Oh, my bad. I read it wrong. I thought you said. I remember one of your videos where you said you can't bet on the market going down. Yes, BMZ. We have been making money when the market goes down and when the market moves up because we trade intraday trading, and we do scalping. So we're in and out of positions like this. I'm talking like seconds to minutes. So when price goes up a tiny bit, we're able to make a profit off it if we get it set up. And when price moves down as well, we're also able to make a profit. Let me show you a bearish trade that we profit off of right here. So market was dumping Tuesday. The Nasdaq dropped a total of 300 points on that day, up until around the first 2 hours of market open. We took advantage of that dump using in the futures market because we're able to make money when the market goes down. Right? We're able to put a short order. We made money when market dropped. Made 50. This was I think my biggest day. Made 7.7 on around 5. We made 7.7 on 5 accounts. So that's the benefit of trading futures. You can make money when the market moves up and when it moves down. It's like imagine trading options, right? You can do calls and you can do puts, but instead of calls and puts, it's called long and short. Short is selling, long is buying. So, yeah. By the way, guys, we have a Discord community, so if you guys gain some value and you want to be part of a community or want to learn more, come tune into the Discord. It's completely for free. You guys can join up, watch your trade live in it every single day of the week. Well, not every single day of the week, but every single trading day, Monday through Friday. We trade live in it every single morning. So if you guys want to watch your trade live and want to tune into that, you can as well. Watching charts and playing Schedule 1. Alright, playing games and watching the charts is not the best thing to do. Hop on the Discord ASAP. Facts. Listen to MAGA 2.0, guys. We need 500 guys in there. Yeah. When we hit 500 members in the Discord, I'm gonna do a funded account giveaway. By the way, so when you guys come tune into there, I'm gonna do a funded account giveaway. Those of you guys who joined before 500 members are gonna be part of the funded account giveaway. So if you guys also want to be a part of that, join up as well. Oh shoot! I didn't scroll my chat down. I didn't see you guys typing. I built 3 accounts so far. Wait, what happened? Never blown an account, 100% market maker in here. Does anybody know what the blue bars are? Can't get them away. Yeah, so Dax, right click on your chart, click settings, and this right here, turn it, here, I'll send it over here. Dax, change that to 0 in the settings. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care, D-Lighty. Passing hella funders with this. Okay, bro. Amir, what is that trade, bro? We got that negative RS system. Where do you think gold may go up to? I don't personally trade gold. I trade NQ, Nasdaq 100. Bro, what? I got banned again. Bro, what did I say? Well, actually, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Lately we got banned again. I don't know what I said, bro. Let me see. Good thing is it's live. We can go live again on Monday. Dude, there's no way, bro. We can go live again Monday, March 24th. But bro, this is actually annoying, bro. Like, never. I literally don't say anything bad. I don't know what. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said. What did I say? I'm trying to remember if I said anything bad. What exactly I did wrong here? We're both too powerful for TikTok. I don't know, bro. Someone told me before I can't say like buy or sell because apparently TikTok thinks I'm like giving financial advice or something, and I can't do that. No, why can't TikTok be like YouTube, bro? I've been literally talking on the YouTube the whole time and I've been vibing.